Hello, folks. Welcome back to more VoD Review. We have Top Esports versus K Corp, and what ended up being a 2-0 for K Corp. Pretty big surprise. I did not see the series, so I'm excited to tune in and see what happened live. That said, thanks so much for tuning in. As always, follow me everywhere at CubbyXX, including on Twitch, where I stream these live, and likes, comments, and subs help the channel out a lot. So that said, let's dive on in. Top Esports versus K Corp, Game 1. Okay. Kalista first pick. No Azir for VoD, and then we keep on seeing the Varus bans, which definitely helps the Kalista, because that's a pretty common answer. That said, Ashe also a good answer. So we're getting Kalista Renata, but also gave away the Ashe and the Skarner. We have no Konami not getting these champs. And then 369, no Rumble. I agree with this. I don't think you allow 369 to have Rumble, and I do think it's worth banning Nid instead of Skarner against Konami. And you get it for yourself, so not bad. And then it's Ambessa and the Jace. I mean, this is a fine draft for K Corp. I think Jace is really fucking broken. And then they're able to get in Enchantress into Renata, which is nice. I like playing Blitz in a Renata. And then if not, then I think Lulu Karmas are actually really good. We've seen Lulu be played. It's going to be Karma this time around. Then it is Aurora Viego, so a lot of press R. I mean, I gotta say, this is a lot of early game. And Skarner is really tanky this game. But decent chance to get resets. Karma's a little bit squishier. And I will say that the Skarner Ashe, this is about all the main engage you have, on top of obviously the Talia if she walls, but we're talking main engage, right? I think wall is playmaking. Can be engaged, but like not in fights later on. I do like the Jace and Aurora. I think the Jace with the grass just gets tanky enough where he's fine. And again, I think Jace is just really strong this patch. So interesting draft. I actually think the K Corp got some decent stuff in draft. Big part of it for me is what happens with bot lane, because you need, if Ashe Karma doesn't get ahead, then you're going to get one banged. But if you're going to give up Kalista Renata, I think that this is a good idea. And the fact that Talia got through this draft all the way, by the way, is crap. I think the Victor ban, instead of banning Talia, even if you plan on going Aurora, is a big oops. I know Vladi's a good Victor player, but again, like Skarner plus Victor is really slow. I think Talia is actually nice to try and give K Corp a little bit of playmaking and some more stability early. And of course, you're playing that into Kalista, and Kalista hates that. Anything interesting? Ooh, free boots for Karma. This is interesting. I mean, this just shows like you're really committed to playing 2v2 and you're not going to move as much. I will say, like, at least in solo queue, I like this tech because the bonus move speed from boots for the entire game is really OP for me. Again, move speed is really OP. It's triple free boots here for K Corp and double for top. Interesting. Also, I do like Yellow Tree secondary on Talia. APA has been doing it, and I like it. Besides that, everything's pretty standard here. Ooh, red tree for Kalista. You have the option to go green tree secondary as well on Kalista, which I like. You a little bit drain tankier. You just step up on Kalista. Nice. Really important that I like how Casey's starting the lane. Ashe Karma. Oh, they actually get away with most of that. It's hard to figure out how to approach the lane against Ashe Karma. I like how they at least tried to split. Kind of forces Jacko to play in the middle of the creep wave. But it looks like he got out of the empowered Q from Karma, which is good. But again, if you're playing this lane, then you got to step up early. Good sidestep. Nice. I spot Konami. Alright, top to bot clears for each. That's good for Kana. A little bit more space and time to try and push the Ambessa around. Ambessa really weak early. I think 6 is really important for Ambessa. Just getting access to that passive on the ult is really, really important for trading. Whoa. They found Cubby? Whoa. It's a grief. Wow. This is a giant grief. I mean, we're for Jackie Love. And we throw away everything for Renata reset. Wow. So the game just starts with a 4 for 0. I mean, mid-ad move. Top's just way too far up. I think instead of hold on. I'm fighting the sneezes. And Cream needs to speak up here, actually. Look at Cream's health bar during this. Yeah. Cream cannot move first. Excuse me, guys. This is going to suck for the VoD. Like, Vladdy already TP'd back, and Cream is chunked, which is off screen. And Talia's going to be first, and you're So why? Like, that's just a giant flip for nothing. Even if you get double crab, I mean, it's better than getting 4 fruit. But you cannot move for that. That's just not playable. Sorry, guys. That's not playable. Oh my god. So, Cream, by the way, flashed and died, and TP's back and dies again. Wow. That's brutal. Well played, Vladdy. But Jesus. I mean, what a big fucking start. Again, like, this play, look at mid conditions. Like, Cream is off screen here, but he's been forced out by Vladdy. I think the only option was for Cubby before this started. There was a point where he's charging W and Crab is here. Before Crab runs up the river, I think that he had to, like, play for that Crab, push away, and, like, try and, like, just kill it by pushing it this way, kill it here, zoning out this. That was, like, the only play that they had. This is really bad. Anyway. Tier 2 boots early for Kalista in this lane, really important. Like, your Ashe with Karma, spacing is really powerful. And, oh boy. Alright, Jackie Love, he's no sums from the fucking early game. Oh, no shot. Okay. Okay. Could K-Corp have played this one out better? Yeah, I think Target Mouse played this way too far up. I think this flash, by the way, if he played for this brush and cut out vision, then it's winnable. Because he walked in there late to see if there was vision or not. This definitely could have been played better. I think the play is right. Like, you have Skarner, you have no sums. Like, this is a very winnable play. So, it's just the fact it's a 2 for 2 and the wave's there, that's bad. And they're going to lose grubs off this. So, I think it's still fine. Bad flash from Targamas. Good rotation from K-Corp, too, because VoD fixes the wave, and then Ash is going to still pick stuff up mid. So, that's well played. I get Dragon, too. I like how KC played out of that. I just think the Targamas played too fast bot. I still think that's the right play, and then, yeah. I mean, Jaculov has lost 2 flashes, and they killed Jaculov 3 times. That's big. Again, Kalista and Taliyah feels like shit. I don't know why they let Taliyah through. Like, APA is a good Taliyah player, but there's a reason that TL is making the Taliyah for Kalista trade when no one else is. And it's not just because APA is a good Taliyah player. It's because this matchup is, like, it's really unplayable for Kalista. We talked about, like, kind of something similar by seeing Aatrox in Kalista games. Makes it really tough for Kalista to function auto in those. And Aatrox can drain tank, because Kalista, like, wants to play the longer fights. Same with Aatrox. And it's just, if you can't auto or you get caught once, like, you're going to get comboed. Kind of similar with Taliyah, where Taliyah just has ways to outrange and out-interact you. And the Rock's just making a bitch and a half. So, yeah. Okay. Alright, just can't play for that ward then. And that Yike in the area is just not playable. Alright. Second grubs, both Ashe and Taliyah walk mid. I mean, kind of strong, but yeah, I think this is bad. Kana needs the base this wave. Like, he got this in. If Kana bases here and Ashe, like, it's synced, like, this wave's in, right? Look at Ashe base. Ashe is about to recall after Ashe cleans this up. Swap the lanes. Like, they have to catch bot because the Targamas died. That's fine. You can still swap the lanes. I didn't see the game, so we're gonna watch for the first time later. Radley B. Yeah, this is a bad death from Kana. They're gonna try and snag a grubber too, which is the right play before. Yeah. They lose this, but yeah, so it's 5-1. It's an oops. I don't mind the look in Canavi. I think W might have been able to be held a little bit by Flatty. Because I haven't seen Canavi W. That was Flash, though. Good idea with the arrow. It's fun. But again, Taliyah versus Aurora. Playable. I'll get Chris's Flash, too. If Aurora finds you, she can one-bang you. If not, then Taliyah just kind of gets to keep the front in front of her, or fight in front of her, and it's okay. If Aurora has an angle, it can be really hard. Because Taliyah's job is to lock up Kalista in this, for sure. But yeah, I mean, Taliyah, into this comp, like, I don't know how top esports allowed, like, the fact you banned Victor instead of Taliyah when you're already showing Kalista and Bess is bad. Again, I like Victor into Aurora, and Cream's a good Aurora player. But your comp is so fucking slow if you play that as KC. And Taliyah is so good this game. There's so much value for Taliyah. Oh, Cream? Yike? Oh my god, the shield in Kalista was big. The shield in Kalista pretty much It kept Cream alive. This could have been a really big win for top, actually. I think Konami misplays this looking back. If Konami's on Kalist and gets the reset, then Cream stays alive, and I think they wipe. But that shield from Targamas was huge. So Konami just assumed that Ambessa was going to clean it up, but they lost Cream and Crisp off that. It's good all from Crisp. All right. That's Krispy Kreme. Yeah. This all from Crisp is just too big. Yeah, I mean, nice for not alt. We'll play by 369. VoD has flash. So maybe if VoD flashes the Ambessa ult, which then he doesn't get locked up, but that's really nice. We'll play top. What happened here on bottom right? Looks like Kanavi was looking for a dive on Talia. It's really funny. VoD missed 3 Qs in a row. And I see Kanavi. Oh, Kanavi's trying to get Ambessa out and then gets Ash ulted. That's a nice shutdown. Yeah, Renata ult was huge. I mean, Renata ult's really OP. Nice yoink. Really nice yoink. Damn, Yoink had a nice game. And definitely helps that the game started with a 4-0 for KC, but good on Yoink. I mean, TL would not be in the tournament if this Yoink showed up. I hope so too. I hope all is well with Spawn. Don't know what's going on. So K-Corp take away the blue buff, but they lose Rift off it. Like that, they play this wave and then they reset as 3 and then they're just late. So top blitzes it. They spot the reset. I don't know if Jackie saw this reset or not, by the way. No, looks like he didn't. I don't know all the tiebreaker scenarios, Rikuo. But yeah, TL's not. I mean, obviously the 2-0 to 0-2 to the Oysters hurts. All right, that kind of blows for KC because that's mid out or down. Okay, they spotted that one. Nice sidestep from Kana. Still was so gross. Oh, how unplayable is it for Kalista? Extremely. I mean, guys, like, this is such a low-range comp that you're playing into Talia Ashe. Like, it's so hard. I really like the Karma here this game, too. I feel like Karma adds a lot of really nice value. I mean, I'm kind of waiting for the replay. So I want to see how this one started, but it's so unplayable. Wait, I don't want this. Dude, Yike, man. Holy shit. Good shit from Yike. Great call. Great call. I mean, what a beast. Like, Jakulov just cannot play. Really well played by Kalist, too. Like, the W was sound. Does his best in the back half. Really good shit. Whoever loses the group is out. Invincible. I mean, semis are best of 5, and 4 teams are involved. There are 5 teams at the tournament. Whoever takes last in the single round robin group stage is out. All right. So VoD gets invested. Nice. Good chain. He hovered the last wave. Oh, I guess Kana's here too. Did I just pull the trigger? Yeah, he just caught in rotation. Good find by Cubby. What was the wave before? And they can still play to seesaw here. I like Kana walking up. I don't think Vladdy has to walk down. I think Vladdy should have just played the next wave. I think just continue to seesaw, because I don't think they're... Like, the fight they're looking for, I kind of want to find Cream. So, again, if Vladdy plays the next wave, then they could have attacked Cream. So, again, like in my scenario, by the way, right now, Vladdy's still on top wave, right? And we probably need Karma up here to hover him. So we can play for this. Kana being here is great. But then when we see Cream, because Cream's the guy that's like down flash, right? Then after that, then we shift Talia down and do what Kana's doing here. Because then we can like actually go play for Cream on this wave. Because he's about to hit that wave. So I feel like K-Corp, like playing for 5 here for outer, it's just never going to happen. I think that like keeping someone out for the side is fine. And you can just, like, again, you just saw 369 on the top side. He reset, and then he makes this play. If he stays and you have Karma to help, if not, then you can find Cream elsewhere. Because I want to find the people down flash right now. Anyway, nice play by top. Good find by Cubby. Yeah, they're going to play up as 4. Chris catching the ult is definitely the best candidate just because of Fate's Call from Callisto ult, right? Support safety, or support, you know, oopsie button. Cubby? What? Like, we're gonna press W here and not R, by the way. That's crazy. And then Jakulov stuck. Wow. That's terrible. This is all sorts of terrible from top. Oh, this is just not their side of the map to play on, by the way. Like, they just made a play topside. And they don't have mid-wave, and they're going to walk in like this? I guess they did a nice job of sneaking 2 in, but still. Like, Cubby seeing the 2 people here, I'm flabbergasted a little bit. Especially when you have 369 it's about to drop a control ward. Like, dude. That's really bad. That's really bad. I mean, well played by K-Corp again, but I really like their draft and what top has. Especially like since we've gotten to this point of the game. The goal being even, K-Corp's up. Especially like the gold lead on Jacula for me doesn't matter, and Kanavi's build is... I don't want to talk about Kanavi's build. Kanavi's build is something. Yike found Cream. That's really big. Yeah. So again, like the top setup. I mean, Cream is just forced. I really like what Yike does here. I think the issue, like top's problem, looking for that's fine. Cream just needs to walk with his fucking team. Like if your play is to sack this wave and then go make the play, then go make the fucking play. But Cream getting stuck here is what really screws top, as he's disconnected, and Yike makes a really nice play to step up and find him. Like, I mean, these walls, like, guarantee that the only way that Cream connects, if he doesn't have a TP. So Yike's completely cutting him off by taking this angle. It's really good. It's actually really good by K-Corp. It's really, really bad by Top Esports. And Cream needed to walk with his team there. And then get into, like, they have control over this. So, like, you need to play around there. Cream not connecting and then being found like this is... It's a lot of power. It gets instantly taken away. And now Talia runs the fight. Like, Talia should be able to shut down everything else. Yeah, I mean, again, good rocks. Ambessa and Talia cannot move. Jackie will have had the cleanse. Just get out of a fucking rock and then he dies. Damn. I mean, I feel like Top Esports, their draft just got baptized. Respect to K-Corp, man. They looked like shit earlier in the tournament. Talia rocks.
Holy shit,
Radley B,
he's
thanks
hot.
for the prime. 6 months. Wow, that's crazy. But goddamn, like, I feel like their draft just ended up getting baptized in the end. Talia just has such good value here. And Top made a couple of, like, really bad plays / setups and approaches, which that's not what got them the LPL finals. Kick Chris Flash, nice. Like how Callist hit the, oh, that's Mountain Soul too? Alright, well, that's GG. Ha! Yeah, I can't really fish on Chris there, else he gets crushed. Yeah, again, Empowered E from Karma, really nice. It's like thematic counter. Well played, Callist. Yeah, no, the first couple matches they played, they were shit. Like, again, the draft they had into the Oysters, I will say their drafts were bad. Like, that definitely helps. Talia's just one of those picks where Talia just helps, like, out your draft in so many ways. Especially when you're playing, like, into this shit. Why single round robin's bad, TL's clearly the worst team. They should be out. Well, I mean, they might be out. It's a sprint of a tournament. We definitely see teams show up on some days and other teams not show up on others. Definitely seen a lot of variance between a lot of the teams. I've actually seen CFO look pretty good. Like, HOE and the Oysters have unironically been the two most consistent teams. There's, like, not even anything to talk about in this fight, man. It's just so unplayable to go through Talia. And then Yike just... Callist and Yike just eat Jacula alive. I mean, again, Callist is up. It's good to be Ash. Good Seekers there from Vladdy. He didn't go for Zanya's. I actually like what Vladdy's done a couple games in this event, where he's gone Seekers and then Rods, and then he just ends up with the Death Cap. If he uses the Seeker, he uses it, but What about surprising to go Zanya's in this one? I think Zanya's is really, really valuable for him. But to go for the damage. I feel like they played okay against K-Corp. Yeah, I don't think it's been TL's best, but I feel like TL played K-Corp like decently well. Anyway, nice drafts. Well played, K-Corp. Played a nice game. Huh. All right, so it's Elder. And they just get Cubby. Oh, Cubby got out. And again, this is really, really, really hard. Cubby has nothing. They're just going to send Khan on the run at him. Yeah, good call. Good call. I like the call. Just run at the fucking jungler. He has nothing. Then you get Elder in that scam. Yeah, I like that call. Good shit. I mean, again, K-Corp looked terrible the first couple of series. This is nice. Well played. Good shit. All right, game 2. I mean, again, guys, Thanos draft. Don't get baited by Yanya, Bradley B. Azir, Malachi Sedge. So still taking Malachi Sedge away. Interesting. I guess we saw them do this against Peanut, too. And then against Kanavi, mid. Still red side. So it's a Varus first pick. I, again, really like Varus first pick. But I feel like Yone and Ez is actually a decent answer because Ez will outscale. And then Yone, you get to play sides, like away from the poke. That's decent. So I like the response from K-Corp. And it ends up being Corki, Karthus. So we have AP jungler, we're playing Corki, and then it's... Really like the Leona, too. Like, Leona, you can really, really force against this. Really, like, your R is really valuable. Having the extra range against Varus and, like, Karthus, who's a sitting duck, is really good. That's Vern. Aatrox into Gnar is interesting, I will say. But, again, I don't think that anything really, like, prevents Aatrox from functioning in these fights. And I'm okay with the 80 heavy profile because there's, like, this is... They're not tanky. I like this draft from K-Corp again. I think the one concern would be if the Yone gets behind, he can lose to the Gnar lane for a window as well. Because when Gnar gets Triforce, he feels pretty good against Yone. And obviously Karthus is going to warp side in matchups too, but I like this draft from K-Corp. It might be too late for TL to do the same, sadly. I like that draft from K-Corp. I thought K-Corp drafted really nicely in these two games. Okay, it's PTAS, so no lethal tempo. Can't really blame the lethal tempo. Like, no lethal tempo, though. I think this would be outranged by quite a bit. Yeah, I like lethal tempo if you're able to auto more. We don't like bone plating on supports. Everything else is pretty standard. Ah! This can take the red now, too. It's actually not bad from Kanavi. Well, can he? No, Yike stalling. Well played, Yike. What was Kanavi's idea here? I mean, good prepping, I guess. Maybe he thinks that Vern, like, 3 camps. Oh, I think that's it. I think if Yike preps 3 camps, and then Karthus starts hitting the Raptors, he cannot contest the Raptors. But the fact that it's a 2 camp, he actually gets to the Raptors in time. And Kanavi doesn't adopt. Like, that's really weird from Kanavi. He doesn't play for the red. Wow. Well played by Yike. I think changing up the pathing there was really valuable, and then he gets bought, and they have no idea what to do with his timer. Also, Leona 5-second stun, Pog. Wow, really, really nice from Yike. Really, really nice. Definitely did not see Yike coming at that timer. Top Esports did not. It is a weird timer, for sure. Like, this wave... Man, you gotta know Ivern, man. I think Ivern is just so broken. Like, the fact that it's just banned away from Inspired now, like, every game. I mean... Like, this champion is so good. It's just the support items that he gets are so fucking good. Matt Jaco have no sums. So, like, again, the revisit, just really nice. Dude, everyone is just, like, chain ganking Jackie Love, man. Oh, wow. So you're gonna sack Rubs. Actually, nice call from Targamas. Like, he canceled his recall and was like, fuck it, like, let's hit the Gnar. I mean, getting a flash is valuable. Like, they're out of position to contest the Grubs, so he still got something. I like that call. Now they just hid. Thought they based. Thought they based for Grubs. They played around with that timer. That's really, really cute. Dude, K-Corp's like, I like what K-Corp's doing. Like, they're bluffing too. I just what fucking happened, man? What kind of speeches are they getting behind the scenes? Again, like that, the 5:30 timer, like that wave that Ivern came, that's the timer where if you have push, you are able to reset and like send your bot lane top, and they would have done that first. I think that's why top really committed to pushing out the next wave, because they were gonna trade out, but like they just assumed that it was a Gonzo angle. Nice, man. Aatrox just walks out. I mean, Ezreal's getting a free wave. Really good. Quist up a level, by the way. And if Ezreal gets ahead of this matchup, then like you are more valuable than Poke Varus. Once Ezreal gets to like 3 items, you're pretty much just better than Poke Varus. Really valuable that Ezreal's this far ahead of the curve, honestly. Like, again, we talked about the comp. Like, it's a weird comp from top. They don't really have anyone that can... the CC they have is a little bit low. Kalish just walked out of that one. So grubs are 3-0, not KC favored. But they're on him right now. What is Top Esports doing here? Kawist is goated. What's up, Cryogen? Yeah, he's good. I just don't get why they completely sack Grubs after this. I think Cream lost a little bit too much HP. It's like Cream walking up like this is bad. Like, it's really nice from Kawist, but still. I don't think they had to FF the Grubs like that. And like, if anything, I mean, this setup's bad again. Like, why is Jaculov jailed here? Like, again, if Jaculov's able to get this wave in, can't you just swap? Like, have your Corki walk bot, send the Varus mid instead he's fishing for Rs? Like, if he doesn't fish for that R, that wave's in. He could have walked mid right here, caught it, and then Corki like has a TP to still play for the Grubbos. Because I think that that's like still a decent play for Top Esports right now. Like for me, Top's comp is strong at the moment. Obviously Ezreal is like way far ahead of the curve where it needs to be, but if I have Varus with ult walking at Grubs, I feel pretty good about my chances at a fight. So they just kind of sack their health bar for nothing and get Jaculov a plate or two. I just do not like this call. If Jaculov's mid, then those Grubs are free as fuck. Again, like poke Varus, you just delete your waves. But did they not take all the Grubs and just force Drake? I mean, they can because Cream sacked his health bar for nothing. Well played, honestly. Really impressed. I mean, they gave up 5 Grubs, but you have Yone, which should be able to run the side lanes. Like, Yone is in decent shape this game. So, it's like, again, I don't think that... I think Grubs are much better for K-Corp than Top. I was a little bit surprised still. They didn't commit to Grubs. No, Iron takes him slow. I was surprised the Top gave him up. That was definitely a weird sequence. Yeah, it's so funny how, like, lane swaps are gone and we just have, like, Gnar Aatrox games again. And everyone's scared to play Cassante because they can get Nard or Aatroxed. It's so... I don't like it. Yike, live. Yep. Rough day for NA. Hope you're doing well. It's alright. Again, Leona really nice into Karthus. This is a great setup. Great find. Like, part of this is, again, the Varus is behind. You aren't, like, deleting mid waves. Like, they just got Varus mid now. Not what you want. Like, I want Varus mid earlier. Like, as soon as possible, if I can. Varus mid is just, it's too OP for forcing Prio. Really good setup, though, by Leo. They stick to their vision. They see Karthus walk through a wave. It's like Cubby not hiding himself here is what dooms him. And he goes straight to red. Yike. Dude. Come on. You wanted this one to happen. That's pretty bad. Cubby's been bad this tournament, man. Yeah, Fearless is the whole year. I think it's safe to say that if globally Fearless is back, they're not going to have a split of all best of ones. I expect them to change the format for sure. But last time I talked about that, David Shannock quit me. Riff for Drake trade? I get a turret too. My thing is like the Yone is not able to really push around the Gnar or the Corki yet. Also, I like the Steel Cap Spies that came out this game. I don't love the Leona Steel Caps one, but again, I don't think you need Mercs. Yeah, you don't need Mercs. Steel Caps is fine. I think K-Corp keeping this game stale is nice, though. Like, Corki scale is nice, but you still have Ezreal scaling. And it's not like the Karthus took off. I think Karthus is very killable. Karthus can break this game if it goes super late, but I think that like this is the window they're going to start to look for. Skylo Ren. Cubby, does this still feel like a novelty split to you now that Fearless is permanent? Yes, because the teams treated it as so. Like, it was made retroactively. And it's still the shortest split. At least, like, the LCK teams treated it as so, you know? I think that's a decent point, though, Skylar Ren. I know I talked about this on a different stream. I actually want to see Split 1 next year have a different format compared to the rest of the year. I think it's fun. Like, if they did a different version of Fearless or made it more aggressive somehow, I think it'd be actually really fun. Make first 10 standard draft? Oh my god. Pretty much just 3 lanes here. But we have scaling if you're K-Corp. Yeah, Servant's Fang's already in for Jackie. Yeah, that adds up. Curious if he even goes for Miramana. Yeah, this is what happens when he... Oh, wow. Dude, Callista's playing really nice. Do not like these R placements from Jackie Love. I feel like if he wants to throw this, then he should like continue to step up. I know he's got to space Leona, but he could have closed the gap on that a little bit. Maybe gotten a cleanse. kind of got out. Well played. I think LS was talking about Iron Man, where it's picks and bans that you cannot do again. So, like, if you ban someone, it can not even be banned again. Or picked. So, like, if a champ shows up in draft, they can't show up ever again. So, like, by the end of a best of 5, you'd be on, like, 80 champions would be unplayable in game 5. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to see what happened with the dragon here. Is it just 1 over to K-Corp? I hoping that we get a replay. Because, like, this is nice. Oh. Shit. Sorry. I just don't know what happened with the dragon here. I think Callista's is doing a really nice job getting damage down on the Jackie. Good engage from Targmos, though. Then is 369 coming at the end. Nice Q. I mean, the top are just kind of running it. Callista's fucking gaming this game too. 369 looked pretty good in LPL playoffs, I will say. It's a lot of damage. Okay, so this was an oopsie in the end. It's only a 1-for-1. I think it's really hard for Callista to walk in here. Yeah. This was a weird sequence from K-Corp. I think that like setting up Vision and sitting in it's been really good for them this game, which makes a lot of sense with Leona in a game where Leona has a lot of really good targets. It is nice that Ivern can get through camps, like kind of cheat camps, you know, to help support Leo on those timers. You just have to bring friends. It's kind of just fucking whips Cream. Cream W'd over the wall for this, by the way. I guess we're just using Otacon. I like didn't clear the wave. That's crazy. Maybe they thought without Sterix they had the kill, but that wasn't close. Yep, good job. I really like how Callista's playing this game. I think that the focus to get Ezreal ahead early like that, too, it really neutralizes the poke Varus. Because, again, like a lot of the strength of Varus, the fact that you just always get mid-prio. But if you have an Ezreal that's ahead and able to pepper you like this, then you can't step up and like fire your Qs on the wave. Because you aren't hitting Ezreal with them. Then Ezreal, again, just outscales you. Like we talked about 3 items plus, Ezreal's better. Oh, 3 items plus. Wait, did we bluff this for real? Oh no, we just... I mean... Fuck yeah, that's easy. That was made easy. Oh, well played, Vladdy. Nice approach from Vladdy. Yeah, this is too easy, guys. I mean, again, like, watch... Chris is already chunked from just tanking this. Oh, no. We're going to bring up Impact Jacks. No, we'll watch that game later. We'll see what went wrong. Really nice angle here from Vladdy. He knows that he already has that kill on the snapback, by the way. Damn. Good shit, KC. Like, I just don't know. Like, top just don't get poked down before this, and then Karthus just gets executed. Again, no one can really stop Karthus from getting engaged upon. Like, Leona had a lot of value this game. I really like how KC drafted in this series. Goddamn Callist. Feels like the Gnar didn't work out exactly how they wanted to. Oh, 369 is doing the bin build. Wits End or Terminus coming in. It's got to be Terminus. Can't go Wits End this game. God damn. I mean, the Karthus pick just did not work out at all. This Karthus pick got slammed. Again, like the hard engage from Leona, really good, and I really like how KC drafted. Really like how KC drafted. It's really hard to play Karthus this game. I think the Aatrox and the Gnar was really nice. Actually made this game, like, they couldn't win either side. This was a big one. Wow. That's a good fucking win, man. Kalist is beast. Played really well that game. Just 2-0 Jackie Love. First international. That's pretty wild. All right, guys. We got more VoD reviews on the stream, but that's it for this one. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, follow me everywhere at CubbyXX. And